Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Satisfactory. Now I've been busy off camera, finishing up all of the Caterium processing. All of the belts are pretty much in along with power lines. I haven't sorted out outputs down to the manufacturers just yet. I haven't quite figured out where I want them going. But otherwise, things are mostly finished around here. I've tidied things up, down here a little bit, and I changed the kind of the underclocking on these. I've put them down to 75% each because it doesn't affect the outputs at all, and it means that anything that gets fed in here and split will just equally feed what we've got for requirements. Still need to sort out the copper sheet production. That's one thing that we need to do today. Because we've also got to sort out the circuit board production here, which needs to go into... that needs to go into these manufacturers. Yeah, it's the AI limiters go direct into the supercomputers, and I've started sorting out the inputs on these, as well as an output with the storage container. Although I do want to put one of the big kind of filter things on, so I need to change that. Let me just remove this for now, so that I remember that that's the thing I need to do. But yeah, other than sorting out the plastic input, everything should be feeding in to this system now. We just need to finish sorting out the high-speed connectors, so that's... I hear you hissing over there. Need to sort out the rest of the inputs going into here. Mostly just feeding in the cable, which needs to come down from up on high, and then sorting out the circuit boards. So we haven't got much left to do, and then I need to do a little bit of belt filtering down under the platforms to get all of the plastic through, because we need to filter out... how much for this? I need 45 for these circuit boards, and then I need 105 to go into these, I believe. Is it 105? Yes, it's 52.5 a minute. It's just a slightly odd number. But I've been thinking about how I'm going to split the belts for that, so we'll worry about that later. For now, I need to do... how many constructors do I need? 2.25 and then 3.75. So that's 6 constructors making copper sheet? Yes. Okay, that should be relatively easy to do. Let's get back up to the top floor. Put my jetpack on before I fall off of things. That would be great, thank you. So, let's see. Let's build things out over this way a bit. What are you encroaching upon? Oh. Bloody lifts. Alright, I can work around you, I think. I still need to sort out power cables for pretty much everything else. That's going to be the big kind of task going forward. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Right, copper sheet. Where do I want to put that? Because I need 6, but I need to split one of the outputs. I need 1/4 going off in one direction, and then another 1/4 or another 3/4 going off in another. So let's... This is the thing, I don't know where to place this now. Because this platform's gotten quite full. I suppose we could just have a little bit of a platform coming out over this way. I might try and connect it up somewhere around this. I'm wondering, can I get a lift in down here next to this other one? Yeah, that could work. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll have 3 along there. And then I'll space them out a bit more so that I can play around with splitting and merging belts. So for this, we need... well, that's going to be what? 120, I think? Ingots a minute? Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be nice and easy as far as the inputs go. It's going to be sorting out the outputs that might prove to be a bit of a... No, I know how I want to do this. I've just got to set it up right. Can I get you in like that? Yes. Good. Right. Splitter. You're going to go in here. And we'll merge these ones going this way, I think. So this one's going to be for the circuit boards. Yeah, that works right. So I need 22.5 a minute. That's not much. Everything can go onto a Mark 1 belt. So you come around like that. And then I need another splitter going in here. And then one more merger just about there. So we'll have that like that. You come in there. And then you come in around this way. And... oop. Okay, so... 25... no, wait. No, I've done this wrong. Yep, cock that right up. Okay, how am I doing this? Okay, no, got a slightly different plan. Yeah, let's take you out. So, you split in, go in there. What are you? You're a splitter. Let's put another merger there. So that belt can stay there. And then you need to come around and go in like that. Calm down, froggy throat. Don't be cocking me up. Right. And, yeah, then you merge like that. And that'll get me 37.5 on this belt. I think should be correct. Yeah, because it produces 10 parts a minute. So 10 goes into there, splits 50-50. So 5 on there, 5 on there. Then that splits again. So 2.5 going that way. 2.5 coming to here, merge into 7.5. Okay, good. Managed to nail that one. Oh. Is there enough caffeine in the day for all this maths? Who knows? Alright, let's figure out where I'm going to send the rest of this now. So, try and weave... oh, okay, don't fall through the floor. Not a wise idea. So, that's going to be for the right, AI limiters. They are the ones needing the 37.5. Yeah, okay. So let's just take a Mark 1 lift, and I need to bring it up to a height somewhere up and around here. Boop, boop. That should work there. Right, that plugs into the AI limiters. Then I need another one to come feed in around this way. Bring it down here. Oh, I should probably sort out all of this stuff first. Although these, I'm not... like, I would put these at 75% each, but they're gonna... because of the like kind of the output that they have, it would just underperform. So I'm sticking with one at 100% and one at 50. But I'll still do the split the same. There's no... I don't think there's any point in my trying to do it differently. Should work fine. But yeah, we're not going to need too much for all of this. Just be Mark 1 belts feeding into everything, so that's not a problem. And how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? 2 and then 3. Boom. And that should connect. Yeah, that's lovely. Good stuff. So the only thing I've got to sort out now is connecting like the inputs into this, which is going to be an easy enough job. No, that's a merger. I don't need mergers. Okay, so now all I've got to do is bring copper up. Let's see. Right, okay. This ought to do it. Just plug you like that. No, that's a Mark II lift. I don't need that. Actually, no, I do. I do need a Mark II. And I'll just drag that up as high as I can take it. We'll go sort out the outputs on these. Have they got their recipes? Not yet. Just double check recipes on everything, to be honest. Belting all the way out now. I don't quite like where that's going, but it's fine. I can just wiggle it around. So that feeds in there. Right, let me just double check all of the recipes on this floor. I want to make sure that everything is all set and good to go. Because I think we're at a point now where all we really need to do is secure the resource inputs, get those belted into all of the smelters, and provide power. I think we're ready to go. I need to finish up the plastic balancing underground as well. Alright, yeah, that's not so bad. We're closer than I was expecting to be. So I might actually start putting some power lines in. Okay, now this floor is powered. The only thing to do... well, need to actually connect it to the main network, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do as far as power lines go with this bit. Because I was thinking of trying to run power lines underneath the platform to like distribute it further along the chain, but I'm thinking I might not do that. Because obviously if power tanks, it would be easier for me to just disconnect this from the main network, but actually... no, actually I think it could work that way. Let's see where I might want to put these connections. So if I were to do something like this, double wall outlet there, and then bring a Mark I power line just here, connect you to you, and this one can distribute power throughout the rest of the facility, I suppose. Might need to play around with some of the floor layouts, but we'll get there. There's a mess of fucking cables around here. Speaking of which, I've just run out. I also want that to connect on this side. Like that. There we go. Nice and tidy. Alright, I gotta go and get cable. Ugh. One thing I've been doing as well is like dumping resources into this. Just because I've got fucking tons of screws here that I need to get rid of. Oh, it's the copper sheet that I'm run out of. I noticed there was plastic backing up on the waste belt, which is a sign that things are kind of slowing down here. So I was like, oh, I better go and top up the cable because that's probably run out. But no, it's not the cable. There's something else. Well, I can deal with that later. For now, let's just finish faffing around with what we're faffing with. Okay, so... if I were to bring another bit of wall like further up this way, we could put a wall outlet there, and we can distribute power up the floors. There's going to be a bit of a mess getting this floor sorted. Right, what I might do instead, let's just focus on things a floor at a time. Can I make any more connections to this power line? Yes. What about you? Yes. Okay. Let me just check that everything is powered on this floor. Looks like it. I'm just going to try and sort out these productions one at a time. So, I need about 600 copper ore, I think. Yeah, 598.5. So we may as well call that 600. So, the copper that I want to go for is over this way. Let's put on the quick legs and go and find it. I need materials for making miners. Let's not forget those. Wall conveyor right there. And we'll just drag some Mark IV belts in to feed all of this stuff. So you can go like that, into there, one into there. Now where I'm going to get the iron from, I don't know. There's more iron nodes that are a little bit nearer to all this, so I could drag one in from over there or something. We'll focus on the copper for now. Let's just get over this way, find the nearest node, slap down some miners. A bit oddly shaped, don't you think? Okay. Hello, Hoggo. Goodbye, Hoggo. I don't need leaves, thank you. What I do need is some copper. I can't pick that up. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I don't need the leaves, do I? So that can bugger off. Just drop that there. Right, one Mark II miner. Spin you around like this. Drop you down. And overclock you to 250%. Gets me 300 parts per minute. There's another one somewhere around here, whichever one's nearest. There's one this way and there's one this way. I think it's you. Okay. Any more creatures? No? Good. And that's the last of my shards. Fortunately, I don't need too much in iron, so I don't know if I'm going to need to overclock that at all. Might be able to get away if I can find the right node for it. And then we just need to belt stuff back. So I'll start with this one, and then I'll come back for the other. I'll eventually come around and tidy it all up with some concrete as well. For now, it can just be a bit of a mess. Frontier mining, I suppose. Oh, bloody hell. Run out of encased industrial beams. These belts are long. Okay, give me a minute. Go and grab some more of these. Okay, copper ore plugged in. Let's get some power lines sorted. We'll drag these back to the supercomputer setup. We'll get things plugged in down there. And we can start getting copper fed into this system. Okay, it's getting a bit of a mess as far as cables and everything go around here. How many connections have you got? Good God. Okay, you're powering all of the hypertubes at the moment, so I think I'm just going to get rid of that, because that cleans things up a little bit, and I've got the jetpack, so I don't really need the hypertubes at this point. So, plug that in there, and we should start getting some copper through fairly soon. I'm going to just sit around and make sure that it's all coming into the right spot. So let's just sit tight and wait for a minute. Well, that looks like 2 nice streams of copper ore. Marvellous. So, time to see if this filtering setup is going to work properly. Seems like it. It's not bad. I'm impressed with myself. It's rare that that happens. Oh, well done, me. Cool, we're starting to output copper ingots. They should all be heading skywards. I think that one's working. Oh, there we go, yeah. Lift animations just seem to be fairly, kind of distance... kind of... I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, not showing when you're too far away because they're trying to save on optimization or something. Probably. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Right, and that's going off up this way as well. That looks like a full belt. Brilliant. Okay, let's get up to the next floor and start powering some things up there. If the jetpack will get me up, it will. Good. Lovely. Thanks. It's not this floor that I need to be dealing with. I need to go up to the top floor. Because that's where all of the plastic, fucking copper manufacturing is actually happening. So... what am I going to do with the walls? Let's come back down here. If I put walls here, take you away, and power line, yeah. Drag you down like that, plug you in there, so that can just distribute across the rest of the floor from there. And yeah, I don't actually need that. Ugh. Hang on a minute. Doesn't want to go there, does it? It wants to go on this floor. What's the point in putting it in the underbelly where there's nothing that needs powering down there? Alright, there we go. Figure this shit out eventually. Up we go. Okay, let's get this set of copper sheet dealt with first. So I'm just going to go Mark 4 or Mark 2 poles. Mark 4? The fuck did we get to Mark 4 poles? One there. I'm probably going to need 2 of these actually, so we'll just do it like this. Can I get a cable over here? Yes. Nice. That works. Lovely job. Plug you in. Oh, look at them all fire up at exactly the same time. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. And just a fuck ton of copper sheet, please. I say a fuck ton, it's what, 150 a minute. Still a fairly sizable amount. That belt's far too fast for it, but I don't care. Okay, another production sorted. Power is looking okay. I think I'm going to need to go and install more generators down by the plastic production. Quite probably. Right, this slot is now awaiting some power. So, let's get a power line. We get a Mark 1 power pole there. Actually, yeah, I will change this, so take you away. That works. And then okay. Power pole there. This is part of the problem with this, because I've got all of these setups are like kind of 3s and 6s and stuff. If I had the Mark 3 power poles, I could drastically reduce the amount of poles I actually need, but I don't know. Mark 1's just for distributing power through everything. Oh, actually, just disconnect that for a moment. I don't want to get all of this up and running just yet. And then, but yeah, then using Mark 2s to actually connect all of the machinery works quite nice. It's a fairly good system. may upgrade it to Mark 3s at some point, just to reduce the amount of power poles that I'm having to build, but ultimately it's not a huge problem. Because I think the Mark 3s can support 10 connections, if I'm remembering that right. But lastly, I need to sort you out, so one more there. One more there. I'll just get all this lot on the same network as well, so that if I want to just disconnect the cable production, I can just delete the wire that's here. So you connect to that. Or the cable can fire up. Cool. Oh, we're getting there. Let's plug a power pole here. Then we'll get a Mark 4 or Mark 2. Why do I keep saying Mark 4? It's because I'm thinking of belts. But there's enough connections on the Mark 2 power lines that I can just do all of this on one. So that works for me. Plug you there. Connect you to that. And then... Why are you... Oh, right, whoops. I completely forgot to connect this bit of belt. This is why we double check things, people. Ugh. Man, I am dumb. But, okay. That's pretty much all of the copper stuff connected from miners to smelters to constructors. There's still quite a bit to connect. I've got to finish sorting out all of the quick wire. Well, I pretty much got to power the quick wire stuff. And then it's powering all the screws, feeding in some iron, and getting all of the assemblers and the manufacturers powered, as well as the final inputs for all of the plastic stuff and everything that's got to go into the high-speed connectors. But things are happening here. We're finally at a point where some production is happening on this little building, and so far the power isn't looking too bad, but I think the computer production over that side has kind of petered off a little bit, so there is that. We'll carry this on in the next episode, because I'm running out of time for now, but hopefully we'll get all of this stuff finished. We can clear some of this stuff away. Get rid of these hyper tubes, because they are just kind of a mess at the moment. I can make everything look a little bit tidier. But things here at the supercomputer build are slowly coming together, and yeah, I think by the end of the next episode we might have supercomputers in production. And ooh, that's a good feeling. I'm looking forward to getting that, because that will be the first time in the entirety of the time that I've been playing this game that I will have automated supercomputers. Right, I spent a lot of time playing this game, a lot of time faffing around, but because most of it was spent working on like the last iteration of the factory and everything, we never got that far. So I've never, like, the highest tech thing that I'd ever done was the crystal oscillators. So I'm looking forward to getting this finished. So I'll try and finish that up in the next episode, because I'd like to try and get it all done by the end of the week. So yeah, let's keep this trainer going. But for now, I'm going to wrap this video up here, so I'll just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays and metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, jump and follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Do it, you fools. Actually, no, Dungeon Heart's that way, so fuck it, we're going over here.
Install central heating.
Beg your pardon? Who are you, British Gas?